Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. We're going to start the reading with a crystal card for an overall energy for this reading. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, please feel free to check out the links down below. All right, so we had this one pop out. This is Wave Light, Decisions Flow, Big Picture. See the forest for the trees, especially with wave light. Big picture thinking is enhanced with this crystal, allowing you to see beyond the details and gain a better grasp over the decisions you must make. Combining intuition with logic, wave light helps you look at all sides of a situation in order to make the best informed decision possible. Clearing energy blockages in the body. This stone sustains flow and regulates circulation for a healthy body and deep soul level cleansing. Use this crystal during the new moon to amplify its power. All right, so I feel like there may be a decision that you need to make, but you may have to make sure that you have a clear mindset, that you're not being pushed or you're not having clouded judgment when you make a decision with this about the situation. Looking at the big picture, sometimes we think that in the current moment that we need to make a decision, but sometimes we have to step back and we have to see what is the big picture here. How is this choice going to affect me? Like I've said before, is that we're making thousands of decisions and choices throughout the day. And how is that going? Some are bigger than others. So I feel like this is sort of a bigger choice that you need to make sure that you are clear about what you want to do and you see the big picture, how this is going to affect you down the line. All right, so what is it that you're struggling with? Could be a friendship, could be with money. All right. I think that it's pretty cool that these first two cards also had the green with this card here. So it could have to do with money. It could have to do with a relationship, a friendship, because I feel that the Queen of Pentacles represents a really close friendship. We have Page of Coins, and then we have the Chariot. Could be a Cancer sign. I feel like you're trying to decide where you want to go. Again, decision. I feel Chariot goes with a decision, like you're having trouble moving forward with a situation. Could be about money, it could be about finances. If you're having trouble with a big decision, then this resonates for you, right? You're understanding that, okay, yeah, I'm having trouble with this friendship. Could also have to do with friendship and money. That maybe somebody asks you for money, to loan them money. It could be that it could be a work situation, right? That you're trying to decide, okay, how is this? Sometimes when we make these choices and decisions, right, how is that going to affect the big picture? What do you need to focus on? We have the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups reversed, and then we have this art. It's like we go from green, and then now here we have blue. And what do you need to focus on? We have the Page of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Star. So I feel like go with your gut, and where do you feel guided to go? What is your initial reaction? I feel like when someone asks you a question, your first gut reaction is your true reaction, and then you start to think with your head. And then you start analyzing, and then you start overthinking things. So I feel like your decision is, what did you feel when the situation first came up? What was your gut reaction? What was your first thought? What was your first feeling? Where did you want to go with that? I feel like that was your answer, and get back in touch with that first reaction, with that first feeling that you had about the situation. Go back to that and explore that. and don't overthink that, and don't get too involved with emotions and feelings and all of that kind of thing, because I feel like it's your first reaction as your answer. All right, so cards are falling out. Okay, so I saw this one and I saw this one. So we have, your direction is going to change in the future, and I feel like you're going on a new path, but it's a path that makes you very happy, and it's a path that you feel that you're in control of, and you're not letting this situation interfere with the path that you want to go on. I feel like you have to make a decision, and I feel like it's going to affect friendships, and I feel like it's going to kind of put your emotions all over the place. But I feel that the energy that wants to come in, like, you're seeing the big picture. You're seeing the big picture with this situation, and the big picture and where this is ending up is that it's going to change. Like, where you're going is going to change because of this choice here. And like I said in the beginning, we're always making choices in our life that's affecting the direction that we're going on. But I feel in this instance that it was a good choice for you. It's going to change, but it's going to make you happy. But I feel like it's something that you're driving, like you feel like you're more in control. That we have the Fool on top of the Sail here, and it's like those, you may feel like you're foolish, or you may feel like it's out of your comfort zone, but I feel like it also represents 0, which is the Fool, and the new beginnings. But I feel like it's a beginning that makes you happy, and it's one that you wanted. But in order to get there, you have some choices and some decisions to make, and as I said before, always think of the big picture and don't do that knee-jerk reaction, and I feel like that's what's going to get you to where you want to go. All right, let's just grab a couple, like 3 more. 8 of Cups, the Star, and we have the Star again, repeated energy, and we have the 2 of Cups. I feel it's going to bring in new relationships for you. You're leaving this behind you. You're not letting this affect you, even though it's affecting you now. I feel like it gives you that direction. You're listening to your gut feeling more. You're feeling more in control. I feel like it brings in stronger relationships. This is what I was feeling over here is the 2 of Cups, is the relationships that you have around you are strong and are happy and are good. I also feel it could bring in new relationships for you, friendships, partnerships, possibly if you're single. But I also feel like it's that love that you have within yourself, because you're like, wow, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy that, like, I feel like before you would just react to something right away, and then you'd kind of think about it and deal with the consequences after. But now it's like, okay, you're calming down, you're becoming more focused, you're becoming more centered, and you're thinking about things first. You're seeing what the big picture is. All right, let's grab a Star Dragons for this reading. That one wanted to pop out. We have Wisdom, asking questions, and I immediately felt like this blue color. Blue is like calmness, right? Calming. So I feel like it's this calming sense. Wisdom, asking questions. But also asking too many questions can cause a problem. But I feel like in this instance, it's asking the question as to what was your first gut reaction when this situation came up, and go back to that. And then let's close out with a Whispers of Healing. We have sincere relationships. I love that, because I feel like that goes back to the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. I feel like the relationships that you're forming and the bonds that you're forming, this time out are sincere and real relationships, and relationships that you want to focus on and you want to be in. I also feel like this card here, ruminate, the energy that you're letting go of, right? All of these colors are coming out of the end of the flute. And I feel like it's that energy that you are putting around yourself, that you're releasing and you're letting go. Like I always feel like the energy that you're putting out into the universe is the energy that comes back in. And I feel like that is shifting for you in a positive way. Wavelight, right? And I feel like wavelength, ruminate. So it's all becomes full circle here. This message and these energies and their repeating energies. But again, the key thing is going back to your first reaction when this situation came up, and what was your thoughts and your ideas with that. And that's really going to give you a lot of clarity. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.